chapter. Okay, so the name of the chapter is rational and irrational numbers. So before going into the chapter, let me explain you what is rational number and what is irrational number. Okay, so in this video we will be covering the basic things behind the concept, and after that we will be discussing some sums over that. So before going into the sums and before going into the chapter, let me explain you what are these terms, just like rational number, irrational numbers, and how to differentiate between what is a rational number and how to differentiate between a irrational number, how to place them in a number line, how to figure out what they are and how to use them, many things. Okay, so one by one I will make your basic strong. So without wasting the time, let us enter into the chapter. Okay, so now let me explain you what is a real number. Okay, so real number means what? Real number means all the numbers which is just like real number may have let me have to explain you in words. If I will be saying, you will be confused. Real number. Okay, these are the basics. Okay, you have to understand, because I'm here to explain you the core concept behind this chapter. It's not, I'm not here so as to make you mug up with the chapter, because if you want to mug up with the chapter, you're having the textbook, just open the book and you can mug up. The thing is that I want that you should understand the basic behind this chapter and to make your basic strong enough. Okay, so now see, just like real numbers, real number will have whole numbers. Okay, whole numbers, then it will have just like natural numbers will be there. Okay, as well as it will have integers. Okay, these are the three things. These three things makes you a natural number. The three things makes up an real number. Okay, so we know what are whole numbers. Whole numbers usually starts with 0, just like 0, 1, 2, 3 dot dot dot. And what are natural number? Natural number starts from 1, 2, 3, 4 dot 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 to infinity. And integers start from minus infinity. It will have 0 as well as plus infinity, means 0, minus 10, minus 9, minus 8 and dot dot dot, and 0 and 1, 2, means it will have a negative number as well positive number as well as 0 also. So this all things makes up a rational and irrational numbers. Okay, so these are real numbers. Okay, now we can simply say that we can say in more easy form that just like if this whole is a real number, if this whole is a real number, of that some part is rational number and another remaining part is irrational number. So you understood what is a real number, what are real numbers, and how a rational number, irrational are part of that. So of the real numbers, rational and irrational are part of that only. Okay, so now let me make you more simple. Okay, first we will easily so these are the basic things. Okay, in your textbook also they have written this thing only, but there's no need to go through your textbook because I'm explaining you this one, the same thing here. So go through this nicely when you will come to my class, or when I will be doing the next class video, then in that you have to apply this concept. Okay, so this is just a basic. Okay, so that I can explain you that what is the difference between a rational, irrational, real number, whole number, natural number, or what we say integers. Clear? Many things are there. So these are very important chapter. Okay, so let us go through. Okay, now how to identify. Okay, so I have explained you what is rational number, irrational number. So let us explain you with an example now. Rational number. Now what is a rational number? So for example, see, if a rational means just like you see in the word ratio. Ratio means what? 3:2 or 3/2. This is ratio form only. Okay, now so all rational numbers will be in the form of a ratio, just like this one. See, if I will assume that this is A, this is B. If I will assume this is A and this is B, when numerator is A and denominator is B, where B should not be equal to 0. Sir, if it will be equal to 0, I will come to there also. Okay, first to understand this one. So every rational number should be in the form of A by B, where the denominator, or you can see B or anything, should not be 0. Okay, and it should have a common factor as 1. What does it mean? What does it mean? The number is 3 by 2. 3 and 2. Now what are the factors it will have? Sir, both the factors will have only 3 and 1. 3 is and 2 and 1. So common, what is the common factor? Sir, only 1. So it should be like this. For example, if I am having 2 by 4. Okay, 2 by 4, where it is in the, now you, wait. Okay, you understood this one. Let me explain you the basic difference. Okay, so this is a rational number, but 3 by 2. Okay, it's done. So there are some conditions. What are the conditions? First, the condition is it should be in this form, a by b form. Okay, second condition is it should not be equal to 0. Okay, the third condition is it should have a common factor as 1 only, should not have any other number as a common factor. Now let me come with an example. Okay, then we'll see that does it works or not. Okay, so for example, if I'm having 6 by 7, the number is, they are asking, tell me whether it's a rational number or not. Okay, so it is in the first what property or first condition is satisfied. Yes, it is in the form of a by b. Okay, and b is not equal to 0, right answer. Second satisfied. Third, when you take out the factor of 6 and 7, when you take out the factor of 6 and 7, factor of 6 is 2, 3, 1, and 7 is 7, 1. So what is the common thing? Sir, 1. Common factor is 1. So 3 conditions are satisfied. So it's a rational number. Okay, now one more number. I'm here to make your basic strongs. Okay, so you just nicely understand what is a rational number, irrational number. Then we'll go into some. Okay, for half an hour you'll feel like just like bore enough. But listen to me. Understand the chapter. This is a core chapter. Okay, this will help you out in many cases. Okay, so now for example, if it is for example, I'm having 2 by 4. Okay, so first condition is satisfied, a by b form. Okay, second condition is not equal to 0, b. Okay, third condition, it should have factors 1. Let us see. 2 factor is 2, 1, and 4 is 2 is there, 4 is there, 1. It is having 2 and 4 as the form. So third condition is not satisfied. So this is not a rational number. It's not a rational number. Clear? You understood what does it mean? Okay, so now you understood what is a rational number. Okay, so how to explain that it's a rational number or not. Okay, see, so these are the properties. What are the properties? You up to here you understood. Next thing is that example. What are the examples? See, if they're giving me as 5 is a rational number or not. It should, first property is it should be p by q form. So 5 can I write like this, 5 by 1? Yes sir, you can write. So it is in the form of p by q. Okay, where a by b, where b is not equal to 0, right answer. Minus 7 by 1, 0, 0 by 1. So these all are rational numbers where it is satisfying the 3 conditions. So then never of the number will be a irrational or any other number, because you can write, because when 5 is there you are writing 1, so you are making it rational number. So every number can be a rational number, na? Students, up to where I am explaining you, make your mind to think up to that extent only. After that, when I will tell you that, tell your mind so as to understand beyond that, then only you will explain your mind or you will tell your mind. Till then, up to where I have explained you tell your mind to understand and listen up to here. I will clear all your doubts. At the end of the class or of the video, you will have all your answers for the question. So till then, you just keep your concentration right over here. Okay, so you understood this one. Okay, now next thing is that p and q has 1 as a common factor. It should be 1. I have explained you why. P and q should be a co-prime. You know what is co-prime. And pq should be in the lowest term. Now what is lowest term? What is lowest term? For example, if they gave me just like 3 by 6, you know lowest term means we can cancel it. 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6. So 1 by 2. Can we further cancel it? No. So this is the lowest term. Now you have to see this one and you have to identify whether it's a rational or irrational. For example, if I am having 12 by 30, it can be cancelled. 2 6 ja, 2 15 ja. More it can be cancelled. 3 2 ja, 3 5 ja. Now we cannot cancel. So you will use this number to identify whether it is a rational number or not. Clear? That's the lowest term. First it should be in the lowest term, then only. Just like 3 by 2, you cannot cancel it. Okay. So why we cannot use 12 by 30? Why we cannot use 3 by 6? Many questions you have. Okay, so for example, if you are using 3 by 6, now see, the thing is that one, 3 factors are Three factors are, see, first thing is P by A by B form, okay, B is not equal to 0, okay, but third criteria, three factors, 3 into 1, sixth criteria is 2 into 3 into 1, but see, you are getting 2 as a 2, 3 as well as 1 is a factor, so that's why we should not use the number which are not in the lowest form. You have to convert them in the lowest form, then only you have to use the number. So these are the properties, or you can say these are the conditions to answer whether the number is a rational or not. Clear? Note it down, all the things, it should be in your copy for your reference, because when you have started some chapter, we should know all the, what we say, starting point as well as ending point as well, everything which are being given in your textbook. So those things I have grabbed, okay, and have kept it in your board. So if you want, you can write it, or if you want that, I know I have to read the textbook again completely, I will read line by line, see your wish. The thing is that you will get it the same thing what I am explaining you right over here. So understand this one, then you read your textbook, then you will be very happy that you are understanding the thing what they are trying to say. Okay, that's what I am trying to say. Okay, do. Okay, then copy it. Next. Now this is the one property that, for example, if these are the properties, okay, what is the properties? For example, if I will assume that A and B are rational numbers. See, if I am assuming A and B is a rational number, so whatever the calculation I am doing, I will obviously get a rational number only. Okay. So if I am doing addition of the two numbers, okay, so the two numbers are rational numbers, the answer will be a rational number. The sum of the numbers, difference of the numbers, again rational number. Why? Because we have assumed that A and B are rational numbers. And the multiplication, again rational number, answer. Division, again the rational number. So whatever the calculation you are doing on a rational numbers, your answer will be, what you are getting will be a rational number only. So this is the property of a rational number. Some of the properties are there in your textbooks, what I am trying to explain you out. Okay, the next one. Okay, so let me explain you something else. Okay, so should I explain you or give an example? Sir, give us an example, because from last how much 15 to 20 minutes you are, sir, explaining us. Okay, we got fed up and we want that you should give us some sums. Okay, you need sums. Okay, so up to where I have explained you, let me give you a quick sum, okay, so that your concept will be clear enough. Okay, so the question is, they are saying that they gave you two numbers. This is case 1, okay, you write case 1, case number 1. Two numbers are 2 and 3. They are saying that, tell me one rational number. Tell me the one rational number between this one. Okay, sir, these are rational numbers. You see, 2 is there, na? If nothing is there, means by 1 I can write. Okay, by 1 I can write. So 2 by 1 and 3 by 1. So both are rational numbers. Okay, so means any numbers I can turn into a rational number. Not exactly, but I will tell you. Okay, so what I have to do, I have to insert one rational number. So what you will do, in case they are saying that sorry, the first rational number, what you will do, you will add them by 2. Just a second. Okay, so just like, see, why there is addition, why do I have added two numbers? You tell me, what is the number if I am doing these two numbers are like this? What is the number between them? Tell me any number between them. Sir, 3 is a number. Very good. How you told this one 3? Sir, after 2 3 will come, na? Not like that. Mathematically you tell me how you told me it's a 3 number. 3. Sir, see, add these two by 2, 3. So this is what a rational number is. So that's what I did also. The numbers what you gave me, I have added them, and I am saying that 2.5 means every time if they gave you some numbers and they are asking you to find the rational number between them, so always the number or the answer what you are getting, it should be between them. Just like two numbers, they gave me 2 and 3 and the answer I am getting 2.5, so my answer is right. If I am getting 3.5 means it is more than the number, it is getting 3.5 after the 3, so answer will be wrong. Clear? Sir, in case if they are saying two rational numbers, very good question. So first number I got, first number is how much? First rational number is 2.5. Okay, after that, now what are the numbers I am having? This one, this one, this one. See, 2 is there, 3 is there, and 2.5. Now I got 2.5. Okay, so first rational number I got the answer. I need second rational number, right? Second rational number equal to, now tell me what are the numbers you have already used, because you have used 2 and 3. If I am using it again, so again I will get here 2.5. So the number which has been used once to get the answer should not be used again. Why? Because the same answer I am going to get. That should not be done. So I can use 2 and 2.5, which I have not used, or 3 and 2.5. Clear? So what you will use? So anything. 2 plus 2.5 by 2. How much it will be? 4.5 by 2. To divide the number, it will be how much? 4.5 by 2, na? 2.25 your answer. See, it is between this one, 2 and 3. So like this, if they ask third number, like this they will ask you third number. So one more number again came to your answer, is 2.25. Okay, what are being used? These two are used and this one is used. So what is not used, you will use that one, so on. So if they are saying me, just like you to find out, no, you keep it up to here only. Okay, I will explain you one by one. The case 1 only, na? Okay, the case 2. Okay, slowly I have to explain you, otherwise you will get puzzled. Okay, now this is a case 2. Okay, not writing the whole thing. Case 2, in case they gave you 2 by 4 here, 3 by 2, like this. Then what are you going to do? The same thing. The only thing is there, in the case 2, these are in the form of a numerator and in the fraction form. So we know how to add a fraction. 2 by 4 plus 3 by 2 by 2. Hai? So take out the LCM. 4, 2 plus 6 by 2. So 8 by 8. So answer is 1. So next number again you have to use. These are the two numbers, the third number. So these two already you have used. What? See, again, wait, let me write. The numbers are 2 by 4, 3 by 2, and now I got 1. So these two I have already used. So if I am using it again, the same answer I will get. So I can use these two, or I can use these two. Clear? So you will use, you will get your answer. Okay, but the answer should be between this one. How you will know? See, one is between these two or not. Let us see how we will see it is in. If 2 is there, we can know. But if it is in the fraction form, 2 by form, take out the 0.2. It will be how much? 20. 0.54 ja 20. Okay, this is 0.5. Okay, and let me see this one, 3 by 2, 2. So it will be 2 1 ja 2, 110. So 1 point. This is 1.5. So between 0.5 1.1 is there na simple right answer though. Clear? So this is the way you will come to know that whether your answer is right or wrong in the exam also. So I will tell you everything. The thing is that you have to keep some hope, and you have to do all the sums what I am telling you, and you see the chapter will be very smooth for you. But the thing is that you have to do hard work. Whatever the works I gave you, I will be giving you. Okay, listen to my all the classes, all the videos being given to you, and try the sums all hard. Okay, so you understood? That is the third case, case number 3. I will tell you everything. Thing is that you have to you give your efforts. Just give your efforts, you will get your result. Case number 3. For example, number is minus 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. One is in minus. So what is the problem? Same thing. Minus 3 by 5 plus 2 by 3 by 2. So the way you used to do, 15 LCM minus 9 plus 10. So it will be how much? 1 by 15 by 2. So it will be 1 by 30. So first answer is 1 by 30. Same thing. The thing is same. The way we used to do addition and subtraction, the properties I am using, the same way you will do. You will get your answers. Okay. So these are the 3 cases. Now let me tell you, in case 3 cases are done. Now one thing I have to tell you. What is that thing? Wait. It's a very important thing. Okay, just like okay. So done. All the cases are done. Apart from that, something else I have to explain you. The thing is that if they say they gave you 2 and 3, write 5 rational numbers between them. Sir, we can do easily, this one. It will take time, but it will do. So, but in the exam, it doesn't have that much of time. So I have explained you how to use the method the right way, but using the right way as well as saving the time is also the main thing. But if I will do one by one, step by step, that add this one, this one, this one, this one, how much time it will take? So for that reason only I will tell you something else, okay, so that it will be easy for you to do the calculation. Okay, whenever this type of sums comes, okay, when it is having 1 or 2 is no problem, you do it normal way, the way I told you. But if it increases to more than 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, then this is the method. Okay, so this is 2 by 1, 3 by 1. Okay, now how many numbers they are saying? So you have to find out 5 rational numbers. Then what you have to do? You have to add plus 1 in the answer, that will be 6. Then it will be 6. Okay, now what I have to do? I have to multiply 2 by 1 into 6, 3 by 1 into 6. So it will be 12 here, 18. So now tell me the numbers. What are the numbers? How many? 5 numbers, na? Answers are 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 5 numbers are done. So I can write 12. Okay, so these are the numbers, na? 12, 13. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. These are the numbers. Okay, so you can write 12 by 6, and here 18 by 6. Here also 6, 6, 6. Everywhere you can write 6. So these are the numbers. Okay, simple, na? Okay, so you will do it like that. For example, one more example, just like if it is in the fraction form. One student was asking to me, if it is in the fraction form, okay, just like if it is like let me tell you. How many rational numbers? 6. Okay, they are asking to find out 6 rational number, and the numbers are just like 3 by 5, 4 by 5. 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So again plus 1, it will be 7. So I have to multiply by the number 7, na? By the number 7 only? 7 only. So it will be 4 by 5 into 7, both the places, okay, in the first one also. 3 into 7, 5 into 7. So it will be 7 for 28 by 35. Here it will be 21 by 35. So numbers, 7 numbers, na? 21, 22 by 35, 23 by 35, 24 by 35, 26 by 35, 27 by 35, and 28 by 35 already there. So easily you can do this one. Clear? Okay. So you understood. If minus is also there, so same thing. If there is a 10 rational numbers, plus 1, 11. So you have to multiply numerator with the 11 and denominator with the 11. You will get your answers. Clear? So you understood how to keep a rational number between two rational numbers when they have given you. Clear? So with this, we have completed a first part of the chapter. Okay, the next one. So as I told you what is a rational number and how to identify a rational number and how to insert a rational number, 2 rational numbers, 3 rational numbers, 4, more than 5, more than 10 also I have explained you how to do. Now let me throw some light over the topic called irrational numbers. Rational numbers you have understood. Now it's time for irrational numbers. Okay, so just like rational number we can express in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0 and it should have a common factor. These are all things I have explained to you. Very good. See, you are so smart. Before telling me, you are only answering the questions. Okay, so see, actually it is now what is the time, you know, it's around what we say 11:30 to 12. So why I am doing means, because tomorrow the students will be coming. So when they are coming, I want that the student should be clear with the basics. So when I be explaining the chapters, the students should not, you know, just they should not understand, should not feel that they are not understood something. Now they are having ample of time in their house. That's why I am just recording the video, the basics. It's not a chapter, not yet completed the chapter. These are the basics. So that when I am just keeping my marker on the board, okay, you will not be confused, because you already got the basics. Okay, basics are very important. Sums you can copy it from the textbook also, or I will explain your understanding also. The thing that the core basics, the core concept which is behind the chapter, you should understand that one first. After that, I will explain the chapter. Many teachers are there, they will explain the chapter more nicely. Okay, but the thing is that the basics are main. Chapter, sums, many will tell. Your friend, if you ask your friend also, she will explain you. But how you are getting the answer, if you raise the question, that at that point, the student who will answer to your question is my student. Clear? So that's why basic. I just concentrate on your basics. If you understood the basic, you doesn't need me, you will do off your own only. So that's what I need from my students. Okay, that's what. Okay, now let me go into the chapter. Okay, so what we say usually in this bhashan, so it became more na. Okay, so now when I told you it should be in the p by p q form. Okay, so that's a rational number. Okay, but irrational number, it should not be in the form of p by q form. It should not be in the form of p by q form. Okay, where p and q are integers, where p comma q are integers. Okay, and it will have one as a factor. This one you know obviously. Just like I will tell you an example. Okay, just like if I am having a 2, so what I will have 2 by 1. So this is what a rational number is. This is a rational number. Okay, but what is irrational? For example, I gave you root 2. So root 2 by 1. This is also a rational number. Wrong, because root 2 is not a number. Okay, it is actually, the number is 1.414 dot. We don't know up to where it will go. It doesn't have any ending. Okay, so just like, so what do you mean to say by using this one? How will identify? Okay, so for example, if I am having 0.2 is there, is it rational or not? 0.2 means 2 by 10 you can write. Okay, so means you can do 2 1 2 2 5 10. So 1 by 5. So this is a rational number. Why? We can write this one. So you can write like this: 0.25. Yes, 25 by 100. 4 ja 1 by 4. Again rational number. 0.6782 like this. So 6782 by, again rational numbers. So how you are able to write these numbers? Why you are not able to write in this form? Sir, because we don't know up to where it will go, the dots. But here it got stopped. It got stopped here only. We came to know that after point there are certain numbers, we'll use that zeros and your answer is done. But here in this case there are dots, many dots are there. So we don't know where it will be stopped. So that's why we cannot write in p by q form or a by b form, where we are writing in this all things for this one. So it is not expressed in a by b form. So whenever it is not expressed in a by b form or p by q form, then it's a irrational number. Clear? Huh? It's clear or not? Tell me. Say it's clear or not? Because you know my marker ink is getting out. Okay, my concepts, what are the concept I am explaining? It's very important, very important, because they will give you a single question in the exam and they will give you 1 marks and tell me rational, irrational. There you should not get confused. So that's why I'm explaining, you understand nicely. So one more example, I will give many examples I can give you. Okay, I want that my students should have a nice basics. Okay, sums they can do of their own also, if I'm not there also, that's why. My work is to explain you with the basics. Now, root 3 value is 1.732 dot. After dot many numbers, sir. So can you express this one in p by a by b form? No sir, why? Because there are many dots, I don't know how many numbers are there. So we cannot express in the form of a by b. So it's an irrational number. Now for example this one, 2.636 is done. So 236 by 100 we can express this. Okay, so it's a rational number. Clear? So you understood? Okay, so my work, when you have understood, means my work is done. Okay, my work is done. So many things you understand easily only. Just like root 6 is there. Okay, just like 2 plus root 3 is there. Just 2 plus root 3 is there, or root 6 is there, minus root 6 is there, or 1 by root 6 is there. This all we cannot express them in p by q form. So whenever I am not able to express in p by q form, that's a irrational number. Clear? Okay. Why I am sneezing from that time? Okay. Next. Understood. So we have completed our rational numbers, irrational numbers. So now let us move into the next topic, what we call terminating and non-terminating. Sorry, terminating and non-terminating. After that will end up here, okay, with your basic, because basics are done and it's already 30 minutes. Okay. So our next topic is terminating and non-terminating decimal. Okay, now terminating means what? For example, case number 1, when r equal to 0 means r means remainder is equal to 0, then we say it a terminating decimal. For example, your 1 by 2. So what you will do? 1, 0.10, 5 ja 10. So remainder is 0. So terminating means it will not have any repetition. Next, 7 by 5. Terminating again. Okay, so now let me show you what is non-terminating. Okay, when the remainder is not equal to 0, just like 10 by 3. Now divide this one, 10. 3 3 is 9, again 10. 3 3 is 9, again 10. So many times it will come, so on. So it's not going to end, the denominator, or you can say a remainder. Okay, then we will say non-terminating. So this is a difference, small difference between terminating and non-terminating. So now we have entered into the main topic, the term what we call rationalization. Okay, the very important topic. Okay, where we are entered into the topic called rationalization. Okay, so let me explain you some of the basics over this topic. Okay, so now before going into the topic called rationalization, there are some of the basic things which you need to understand, so that when you are doing the rationalization it will be easy for you. Okay, just like if I am saying 2 into 2, it will be, sir, 4. Okay, if I am saying root 2 into 2, so this is a number which is in root, this is the number which is not having any root. So what you will write? It cannot be multiplied, you will write like this only. Okay, root 2 into root 2. Now you see both the numbers are there and both are in root 2. Okay, in this case what you will do, see these two are same numbers or different numbers? Same numbers, so you write only 2. Sir, how it's happening? Okay, I will tell you the story behind this one. What do you root? This root means, what does this root means? Sir, root means 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2. How many numbers are like this? There are 2 numbers, so root 2 into root 2. So here one more, 2, 1 by 2 like this. Root 2 into root 2. Now the bases are same, so you can write, multiply is there, so plus sign, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So you can write 2 here, 2 by 2. So 2 cancel, so you are having 2 to the power 1. So that is what I am saying. So whenever there are roots and there is a multiply sign with the same roots, then just remove the root. Got your answer? Just like if I am having root 3 into root 3, same number, same root, 2 times, so 3. Okay, just like root 4 into root 4, same number, same root, 4. Root 5 into root 5, 5, and so on. You can write many numbers as you wish. Now in case, just like if I am having here root 3 into root 2 is there. Now both are in roots, but numbers are different. In this case, I have to multiply them. Root 6. Understand, whenever the roots are same exactly as it is with the numbers, then you should have remove the root and you will place the number as it is. But both the roots will have different value, you have to multiply them. Just like root 3 and root here 5 is there, so both are different, so it will be root 15. Just like here root 6 is there, 6 4 ja 24 root, here 3 is there, 5 3 ja 15. Clear? Understood? Yes, you have understood. Okay, now something else. These all things you will nicely understand and you will come. If you are having any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, now for example, if you are having root 2 is there, here 2 plus root 3 is there, like this. Just like you see this one, a is there, a plus b plus c is there. You didn't like this one into this one and this one into this one, like this only. Okay, so here also same thing. So what you will do, root 2 into 2 plus root 2 into root 3. First to write nicely. Number and root never be multiplied. Both are in roots but numbers are different. So root 6. Done. Next, root 3 plus root 2. Now again root 3 multiply root 3 plus root 3 multiply root 2. Now both are roots, both are same, so 3. Both are roots, both are different, root 6. Clear? Okay, next one. Root 2 plus 2, root 3 plus root 2. Now two numbers, this one first, this one will multiply with both the numbers, then this one. Now root 2 root 3 multiply plus root 2 into root 2 plus 2 into root 3 plus 2 into root 2. Next, root 3 same, both are in roots but different, root 6. Both are in roots but same, only 2. Different. 2 na? Huh. Different. Okay, but okay. After this, what I will tell you. Okay, up to here you understood na? Now see root 6 is there anywhere, root 6 no. 2 number no, 3 2 no. Done? Understood? So like this only you will multiply. So why I have explained you means when you are doing rationalization, this all things will come into play. So in that case only, so it should be helpful for you. I am explaining these things. Clear? Okay. So there's one more topic which is being left. Okay, I will explain you in the next video. Okay, or in the class when we will coming. So before that, go through the topic what I have explained you, because these are the basics, and if your basics are strong, then all the sums related to the chapter you can do, because there will be each and every time when they will be explaining with the words rational number, irrational number, rational number, irrational number. So you should not get confused, because when I was there in my school, I'm still now, before explaining you, I got confused with what is rational number, irrational number. So that should not be happened with my students. That's what I'm saying, that when I have explained you clearly what is a rational number, irrational number, should not leave a single marks from this chapter, as you have entered into a new class with a new subject, with a new Josh. Okay, so let us do this. Okay, the chapters completely, all the sum. Okay, just promise to yourself that from today you are going to give your best, because we need marks as well as the concepts. Okay, thank you.